I can't believe it's been 30 days. Like, this is insane. I made it through all of this. I wrote down all of this. I never finished anything, so this is super duper fun. Made it through the initial 30 days of the food experiment, and it was really fun. I actually learned a lot. So at the end of the 30 days, I still need to write a little bit more here, but answer a couple questions, and then next step, you answer some questions. Once you do that, you can finish off the week, since 30 days ends on, like, you start on a Monday, it ends on like a Tuesday. I give you enough to finish off the week. So I give you enough for 7. And then at the end, it finishes like it started. It asks you what your next goals are for the next 30 days, so you can kind of just keep on keeping on. Whether that's doing another journal or just continuing on with what you've been doing. So here are some of the questions that it asks you. When you made it to the end of your 30 days, what have you found out about yourself? So for me, I found out that in order to be productive during the week, I actually kind of need to run off of 5 hours of sleep. As crazy as that is, and if I like taking a nap or anything like that, I'm not as productive. But if I have 5 hours of sleep and I have things I need to do and I'm able to like get them started right away in the day, then I'm a lot more productive and I'm a lot better at staying on my diet or the things that like make me feel good throughout the day. If I'm able to stick with that like 5.5 to 6 at the most hours of sleep. Juice and smoothies, if I don't have either of those or even both of those each day, I definitely can tell. So in order for me to have like a good productive day, I at least need to have one smoothie or I at least need to have a juice. But if I have both, it's a really good day. And then, were you surprised by foods, meals your body enjoys? I said like the smoothies and juice, I didn't realize like how much my body kind of like craves that. So for example, yesterday I don't think I didn't have a smoothie or juice, and I need to do that today. But I just feel like heavy. The juice and the smoothie makes me feel a lot lighter, which is really kind of cool. I also realized that a lot of starch or carbs throughout my day is actually really beneficial for me. And like having a large lunch where I'm like really full and I kind of just chill out for the next like half hour or so, that like carries me on until dinner, which is really cool. And even like if I have a class or something, if I have a 3 o'clock snack of like peanut butter toast or something, then that can get me through the class, and if I'm staying late or whatever that might look like. The last thing was this beneficial for you? Yeah, it was. Oh, after that, it's like the next step. So it asks you a few more questions. So it could be, is this something you feel you can keep going with? Yes, it's flexible enough, and I feel I have a good grasp on it with trying different things, even though it was pretty much the same thing every day, which I also enjoy because I'm super duper lazy. But it's flexible enough and I'm confident enough. I mean, I did it through the holidays. Are you happy and comfortable with how it fits in with your life? And this is a big one because you don't want to feel like you're on a diet. You don't want to feel like you are sacrificing anything. You want to be able to live your life and not feel like you're restricted for the rest of it. You should be able to enjoy things. Like, yeah, I had a few too many cookies over Christmas, and I had some other things that normally I wouldn't. Why are we doing this? Is there anything that will make it hard for you to keep making progress? The only thing that, like, I'm going to do more of these journals like myself going through, and that's because each season is changing for me. Like in the summer I like different things, in the fall and the spring and winter I like different things, and that's why I wanted to do this, because if you're just kind of making it work and thinking, okay, I think this is what I need to do, but you don't have it written down. Like, I was not anything special, like avoid my chicken scratch, but you see like in here, like not a lot was written down, and I just needed that reassurance that, and looking back and writing it down at the end of the day and thinking like, did I have enough energy? Was this beneficial for me? Like if I felt like crap, then I knew I needed to do something different. But for the most part, what I thought I needed and did was beneficial. What will be beneficial for you to have in order to keep going forward with your goals? Again, it's knowing that I most likely will do this again. It's kind of reassuring to know that one time through wasn't like the end all. And like it definitely can be if you end up going through it. It's not meant for you to stay on the rest of your life. It's just meant as a helpful tool with whatever changes or situations you're going through, because it's nice to have that reassurance that yes, the choices I'm making are good. What I think is beneficial for me actually is. So it's just one more tool just to kind of clarify that yes, you know what you're doing and you're making the right choices. Here's to a positive 30 days of doing something. That's what it should look like. It should look like it was used. Make it yours. Just have fun with it. Let's do this.